Hi guys, my name is Valeria and this is my acne story. So, I've suffered from acne since I was a teenager and I've always been prescribed benzoyl peroxide. I've seen different dermatologists throughout the years, but they always told me to keep using it because it was doing the job. So, there was no reason to look for something different. I actually took antibiotics for a little while, but I didn't see any improvement in my skin. Um, I stopped using benzoyl peroxide a year ago. I was really frustrated and I was really unhappy, and I started noticing wrinkles appearing on my forehead. My skin was really dehydrated, was really dull, flaky, and I was literally waking up in the morning. The first thing that I used to do waking up in the morning was touching my face to feel if there were new pimples coming out, if I was feeling pain somewhere because there were pimples coming out, if the older pimples had dried a little bit. I was touching my face and I was anxious when I was waking up. First feeling, anxiety, fear to have something else popping out on my face. Then I was going to the bathroom, looking at myself in the mirror, seeing this gray, dehydrated, dull skin, seeing wrinkles coming out, red inflammation spots in other areas of my face. I was so frustrated with it. So I started doing my own research. I started reading articles online. I started watching YouTube videos of people who had gone through the same experience as I was going through, and also skincare videos. So I started to learn how the skin works, what products are useful to cure a certain concerns, what products are helpful in certain skin situations, and I ended up becoming a skincare junkie. So I built my own skincare routine. I completely quit benzoyl peroxide, which I now use only on my back and on my chest because the situation there is under control only if I use benzoyl peroxide. I tried to quit it also on my chest and on my back for a couple of weeks, but no, I need it still. But on my face, I completely quit benzoyl peroxide a year ago, like a year and a few months ago. And ever since, this is the situation of my skin. Obviously, my skin is not perfect, as you can see. I still have pimples here and there. I have freckles, that's my skin. These are scars from pimples that I popped a week or two ago because I know that I shouldn't do it because popping pimples just brings more bacteria in the skin and leaves scars. But sometimes I can't help it. No, I can't. And so yeah, this is my fault. When I see a clogged pore, like I just go and do it. Sometimes I'm strong enough to say, just wait a day or two, just use the spot treatment. This is you see the pinky, is the pinky powder. Many of you might be familiar with. This is by Kate Somerville. I'll have to switch to the Mario Badescu one because I'm in Europe at the moment. I'll be here for a few months and I don't think Kate Somerville sells in Europe. So I'll have to switch to the Mario Badescu one, which is very popular. I've heard a lot about it. It was just easier for me to buy it because when I started this journey of quitting benzoyl peroxide and building my own skincare routine, I was in Canada. So I was just going to Sephora and they had this Kate Somerville spot treatment, which is my holy grail, I guess. It helps me staying away from the pimples that I feel are coming out. I just put it on and I say, okay, that's gonna do the job. You don't need to use your nails and your fingers. Just let the pinky powder do the job, and I stay away from it. So yeah, I'm using this spot treatment at the moment, and as you can see, well, this is not the highest resolution camera, but I have, like, you can see a slight wrinkle here, but it is so much better compared to the wrinkles I had when I started this skincare journey. I had two deep wrinkles in my forehead, and I guess since I started exfoliating constantly with AHA and BHAs, the layers of dead skin cells got removed, and my skin now looks a lot smoother, and the dullness is gone. Yeah, and I'm a lot happier about the way my skin looks now, even though it's not perfect. As you can notice, my acne is concentrated here, so it's clearly hormonal acne. I do have PCOS. The gynecologist said that it's a light form because I have microcysts on my right ovary. Even though they are microcysts, they cause hormonal imbalance. So my periods are very irregular. Sometimes I don't have them for months. But yeah, this is one of the signs that I have PCOS and hormonal imbalance. I'm not on the pill because I feel like the pill is a temporary fix, like benzoyl peroxide was a temporary fix. If I stopped using benzoyl peroxide, acne was coming back out. So the problem was still there. It was just kept under control, like my chestnut. So the acne I have on my chest and the acne I have on my back. It's temporary under control with this benzoyl peroxide that I'm using. But when I stopped using it, as I mentioned, it came back. So the pill is gonna do the same. It's gonna keep my hormones in balance as long as I take it. But when I decide to quit it, everything is gonna go back to the chaos that I'm going through now. So I'm trying to follow a certain diet to balance my hormones naturally. So I'm trying to be gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. Trying to, because I'm Italian, I'm in Italy at the moment, and you can't really be on a diet in Italy. Like, no, it's just unnatural, right? So if I want to eat a proper pizza, I do it. Once a week or once every 2 weeks, I do it. I'm a sweet tooth, so anything sweet, I really struggle staying away from it. Pizza and, I don't know, pastas and stuff like that, okay, it's less of an effort, but I do eat Nutella every single day, like not a spoon. I eat Nutella and chocolate every day, ice cream twice or 3 times per week. So I'm trying to stay dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free, but I'm relaxed about it. And since stress is another big component in breakouts and acne, I'm trying to be as stress-free as possible in my diet, in my life, with my work, with everything. So yeah, I also try to drink a lot of spearmint tea and eat a lot of flax seeds, because studies have proven that flaxseed can increase estrogen production, and people with PCOS have a higher level of androgens than estrogen. So we need to increase the estrogen production, and flaxseed is proven to help doing that. So yes, spearmint, flaxseed, omega-3 are really good also for the skin. I'm taking zinc supplements. That's the only supplement I'm taking, and that helps with sebum regulation. Another thing that helps with the sebum regulation is the use of oil on the skin, which before watching YouTube videos about skincare, I would have never thought, because I mean, I have acne, right? My skin is oily. Why would I put oil on my skin? Because the production of water and oil in the skin is unbalanced. So putting oil can actually help regulating the sebum production. That's not enough by itself. I learned watching these YouTube videos about skincare that it's really, really important to exfoliate, because if there are dead skin cells, layers of dead skin cells, the sebum gets stuck under those layers of dead skin cells, and if it can't find a way out, it becomes a pimple. It clogs the pores and becomes pimples. So I exfoliate regularly. I use mandelic acid every night. I used to use glycolic acid, a 10% glycolic acid solution at the beginning, but then I started using vitamin C as well, and my skin became too sensitive. So this 10% glycolic acid solution was tingling too much, and I quit it. I started using mandelic acid, whose molecules are bigger than the glycolic acid ones. So they penetrate less deep into the skin, and hence it's more gentle. And I use it every night. Now that I'm in Europe, I've had access to strong peeling solution that I couldn't buy in Canada. When I started this skincare journey off of benzoyl peroxide, I was in Canada, and they don't allow products with a certain percentage of AHA, which is allowed in Europe. So I've been able to buy this 30% AHA solution plus 2% salicylic acid. It works as a mask, as a wash-off mask, and I've used it once because I've just received it. So I've used it once. You have to keep it on for 5 to 10 minutes, then rinse it off, and it tingles. It does tingle. Then it depends on how sensitive your skin is. Mine is quite sensitive, but as I said, it's a 5 to 10 minutes mask, so you can do it. It's not that bad, and it left my skin a little bit drier than usual for a couple of days afterwards, but with the use of my moisturizers and oils, it's no problem, and the skin is really smooth and soft. So yeah, removing dead skin cells, exfoliating is fundamental, and regulating the water and sebum production in the skin. So I use hydrators. I used to use the Bee Hydra by Drunk Elephant because I was in Canada, so I was able to buy it. They don't sell in Europe yet. I hope they're going to soon, but they don't sell in Europe, and it's not possible to buy online because the Drunk Elephant website only sells products in the United States. So I can't buy any more Drunk Elephant products, which it makes me feel super upset because they were working wonders for my skin, being a natural skincare line free of alcohol, silicones, parabens, perfume. It was great. It is great for sensitive skin, and yeah, I have to find an alternative definitely right now. I will work something out for sure. So I'm still using their vitamin C serum, which is great, and I'm still using their moisturizer, the Lala Retro whipped cream, which is super rich. It has 6 rare African oils among other ingredients. And yeah, my skin definitely needs heavy moisturizers. As I was saying, for the water production and the hydration, I was using Bee Hydra, and now I'm using a Japanese hyaluronic acid lotion or toner. It's called Gokujun by Hadalabu. I might do a dedicated video about my skincare routine, evening skincare routine and morning skincare routine, when I can go more in depth about the products I use. But yeah, I use this hydrating toner or lotion by Hada Labo now to hydrate my skin. It has 5 different molecules of hyaluronic acid, while for the moisturizing part, so for the oil production, I'm currently using the Lala Retro Whipped Cream, which is a very rich moisturizer by Drunk Elephant. Another moisturizer that I tried out because I got a sample of it and I loved it. Oh my god, I was in love with it. It's the Crème Ancienne by Fresh. It is expensive and I can't afford it. It's out of my budget, so I haven't bought it. I just used the samples I was given. It's amazing for me, but out of my budget. I'm actually using every now and then when I feel that my skin is really dry. I think we can call it moisturizer. It's called Egyptian Magic. It has 6 ingredients only, among which olive oil and beeswax. Wonderful, super moisturizing. And yeah, about the oil, I don't use it every day. I use it when I feel that my skin needs it, and I'm currently using marula oil, which I found out using Drunk Elephant, as marula oil is their main ingredients. That's where the name Drunk Elephant comes from. I tried out actually also hemp seed oil, which is one of the lightest oils that goes on the skin and is supposed to not clog pores, but it didn't work very well with my skin. I also tried tamanu oil as a spot treatment because it's very well known for fading acne scars, but it broke me out really badly, so it doesn't work for me. Marula oil has worked great so far. I just put a drop on my hands, rub it, and then pat it on my skin as a last step of the routine, or before moisturizer, so the moisturizer can lock it in. But yeah, marula oil works really great. And I use a few more products like serums, and every now and then I use masks, maybe once or twice per week. But as I said, I can do another video going more in depth about my skincare routine. I've also mentioned that I have PCOS and about my diet. I can go more in depth about that if you're interested. And yeah, basically this video, I hope it's gonna be helpful for people who feel frustrated and hopeless about their acne. It's a long journey. I'm still doing the journey. I haven't arrived, at the destination yet. Will I ever? I don't know. But I'm so much happier now than I used to be. And yeah, I hope this is helpful, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!